Good morning. So, in the Mentorness internship, second task, I have performed hotel reservation analysis using SQL. So, the content of the project are like this. First, the project overview, then data description, and finally, data exploration and analysis. So, the hotel industry relies on data to make informed decisions and provide a better guest experience. In this internship, I worked with the hotel reservation dataset to gain insights into guest preferences, booking trends, and other key factors that impact the hotel operations. For this, I have used SQL to analyze the data. So the dataset looks like this. It has the following columns like the booking ID, number of adults, number of children, number of weekend nights, number of weeknights, type of meal plan, room type reserved, lead time, arrival date, market segment type, average price per room, and booking status. So first I have imported the dataset which is provided to us. I have created a new database which is the hotel reservation DB, and in this I created new table which has a name of hotel reservation, and this the dataset looks like this. So the first question is about what is the total number of reservation in the dataset. So from the hotel reservation table I have taken the count of the total number of rows, so it's coming out to be 700. The next question asks about which meal plan is the most popular among guests. So from the hotel reservation table, I have firstly grouped the rows according to the type of meal plan and ordered them according to the number of rows, which tells us which plan is the most popular in a decreasing order. So the highest will be at the first in the table, and then the uh, next higher will be there. And this limit 1 gives us the topmost element. So this is gives us the most popular type meal as meal type plan 1, and it has a count of 527. Then what is the average price per room for reservation involving children? So from the hotel reservation table I have filtered the rows where the number of children is greater than 0, and then printed the average price per room. So it gives the average as 144.56. Next question is about how many reservations were made for the year 20XX. So it XX here represents the desired year. So from the hotel reservation table, I have filtered the rows where the year of arrival date looks like 20 and modulo. Modulo represent any number of characters after 20. So it will give the total number of rows where the year of arrival is 20, and after that any number of character, so it's coming out to be 700. Then next is what is the most commonly booked room type. So from the hotel reservation table I have used the room type reserved column and its count. So I've grouped it according to the room type reserved and ordered it according to the number of rows having this particular room count. So it's giving the room type 1 is the most commonly booked room type, and it has a count of 34. The next question is what is the how many reservation fall on weekend. So from the hotel reservation table, I have filtered the rows where the number of weekend nights is greater than 0 and printed the total number of rows. So it's coming out to be 383. The next question is what is the highest and the lowest lead time for reservation. So from the hotel reservation table, I have selected the max lead time and the min lead time and then printed it. So it's giving me the highest lead time is 443 and lowest lead time is 0. Then what is the most common market segment type for reservation? So from the hotel reservation table, I filtered the rows according to the market segment type and ordered them according to the count of the that market segment type in a decreasing order and taken the topmost element, which gives the most common market type as online, having a count of 518. Next question is how many reservations have a booking status of confirmed? So from the hotel reservation table, I have filtered the rows where the booking status is not cancelled. So it and then printed the total number of rows. So it's giving the confirmed reservation as 493. Then next question is what is the total number of adults and children across all reservation? So from the hotel reservation table, I have printed the sum of number of adult column and sum of number of children column. So it's giving number of adults at 1316 and total children is 69. What is the average number of weekend nights for reservation involving children? So from the hotel reservation table, I filtered the rows where number of children is greater than 0, and then from these rows, I have taken the average of weekend nights and then printed it. So it's giving 1000 average weekend nights. Next is how many reservations were made in each month of the year. So from hotel reservation table, uh, I have taken the arrival date column and from that I have taken the month, and for each month I have printed the total number of reservations. So it will look like this, and month 10 has the highest reservation count, and then month 11, and the lowest month count is month 1 having reservation count of 11. Next question, what is the average number of children? Um, what is the average number of nights, both weekend and weekday, spent by guests for each room type? So from the hotel reservation table, I have grouped according to the room type reserved, and then uh, I have summed two columns, number of weeknights and number of weekend nights, and then performed its average, and then finally printed the average along with the room type reserved. So it's giving the room type reserved and the average nights for each room type. So for next question, for reservation involving children, what is the most common room type and what is the average price for that room type? So from hotel reservation table, firstly I have filtered the rows having number of children greater than 0 and then grouped according to the room type reserved, and uh, ordered according to the number of rows having that particular room type and taken the top element. So it's giving the room type 1 is the most common type room, most commonly booked room, and it has a count of 24 and average price of 123.12. Next, what is the market segment type that generates the highest average price per room? So from the hotel reservation table, I have grouped according to the market segment type and ordered according to the average price per room, and it is in a decreasing order, and taken the topmost element by limit 1, and it's giving the market segment type online has the highest average per price per room of 112.45. Thank you.